Hello everyone. Today we're talking about FIFA 12, the full game. Now, if you're wondering how I got the game already, and I've been getting a lot of messages of people asking me, "Wow, how did you get the game?" Well, you can get it through Season Pass on the dashboard. All you gotta do is go on the Xbox Live Marketplace and download it, the Season Pass, which cost 2,000, yeah, roughly 2,000 Microsoft point, which is £17. Now, let's talk about the goods, the bads, the pros and the cons of this game so far. And I've been, before any of you say, oh well, it's short notice, I have been playing these games the whole of yesterday and mostly today. And I've put many hours into it so far. First thing I want to talk about is the tactical defending. Now, this is a subject a lot of my friends on Xbox Live, at least, have mixed opinions about it. Some say it's pretty good. The others will say, oh, it's fucking horrible. I'm not even buying the game. I know one guy who's on my friend list. He's been playing it at roughly the same time as me, and he absolutely hates it. He's a pretty good FIFA player from FIFA 9, 10, and 11. And he said he's not gonna buy this one, even though he bought the season pass, which I told him is a bit waste of money. But he said the reason he's not buying is because he has hard time defending against fast players. For example, Ronaldo. Now I'll admit right now, Ronaldo is still the best player in this game, even though Messi is the highest rated still. But Ronaldo has everything a FIFA player should have: pace, strength, agility, and he's amazing in the air. And his shots are ridiculous. So when Ronaldo grabs the ball, he's just completely off. You can't stop him. It's almost impossible to defend against him with this new tactical defending, unless you put many hours into it and you actually figure out a way to stop him. After few games, after like 6 or 7 games, I finally figured out how to stop Ronaldo. What I basically do is I cover him and bring my AI player, and try to take the ball off him that way. But at many times, if you notice, the AI, if you pressure with the AI will not do anything but just stand in front of him and do not do anything. He doesn't grab the ball, he doesn't go in for a tackle, he just stands in front of him like a statue. That's one thing I want to talk about as well, the AI. This year, the AI, the defending, is pretty good. The way they overlap each other, especially the right backs and the left backs. I think that they did amazing job on it this year. For example, if you are, let's say, Dani Alves, and you let's say you're Xavi and Dani Alves on your right side, he'll overlap the run, and you can pass it on to him. In 2011, the FIFA 11 and FIFA 10, it was pretty hard. You had to make the right back run. So now let's talk about the bad thing about the AI. I've noticed this, and I'm sure a lot of you will as soon as you get the game. It's completely unresponsive when the ball is in the air and it drops. The AI players will not do anything, and at times I absolutely want to hit my head on the wall and start screaming down down the mic. What they basically do is they just sit and the ball just bounces in front of them, and you have to take control of it. Now, when there's like 3, 4 AI players in the box, you know how the penalty box is, it gets cramped up real quick. All your AI players are standing still, and you are the one basically jumping around with 3 other players. And I don't understand how EA actually messed that one up. And also, I want to talk about the dribbling. At first, I was like, oh my god, thank you, EA, for putting the dribbling in there now. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called tactical dribbling or so. I don't know what it's called, but I was pretty amazed with it. But right now, I'm not so sure about it, because right now everyone I've so far played, even players who actually not who don't even dribble in real life, will dribble right through the whole team. It's just like, and you just wonder to yourself like, is this a joke, I mean, are they all of a sudden Messi's? Only I understand if Messi, Ronaldo, and those type players will dribble through a whole team, but if someone like Gareth Barry just dribbles all the way from the back to the front with exactly precision dribbling, I think that's unrealistic. And I want to talk about also one thing that I've noticed, and you will probably as well. The when the ball is in the air, in your defender, you're trying to head the ball away. 99% of the times it goes backwards. I don't know why. I'm trying to head it forward. I position myself. I time it perfectly, but 99% of the time the ball goes backwards. And it has cost me a lot of goals that way. Even I've noticed as well, a short players like Tevez or Messi or Iniesta will outjump Ferdinand, will outjump Vidic, and that is just completely bullshit. And I'm sure EA will tweak that a little bit. Now I want to talk about the impact engine. As some of you know, the demo was absolutely horrific, and you couldn't even play without people just falling over each other 4 or 5, 6 times. There's a slight improvement in that part. I think they tweaked it a little bit, but the problem still exists. Many times your players were just trying to clear the ball out, or you're trying to tackle, and one of your players falls over the other player, and the striker or the forward grabs the ball and is in for an open goal. And the biggest improvement, in my opinion, so far, is the shooting. The shooting, they finally nailed it down perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but it will get there next version, I probably believe. But right now, you have different ways of actually scoring. You know, you can actually score like the way a real striker will score if he is in a certain positions. You know, no more finesse shots from every corner. They actually made that a bit difficult this year, and I've seen a lot of people go for a finesse shot when they're right in front of the keeper and they blast it over. Um, I haven't come across many glitches or many weird pop-up textures or whatever, so that's a good thing. I haven't played this manager mode, so I can't actually comment on that yet, but I will, and I will do an in-depth review. I hope you like this, and make sure you subscribe for more commentaries, and please give this a thumbs up if you get the chance, and I'm out.